Okay, so this morning we're starting on a Treacle Stout. Here is most of the part of the ingredients we're going to need. This is from a recipe that I found on the Homebrew Forum UK and on the Cooper's Homebrew website, and I've kind of adapted it a little bit. So we've got some brewing sugar that we're going to be using, not all of that, but some brewing sugar, black treacle. There's the Cooper's Stout kit, and a kilo of dark spray malt. So those are the starting ingredients. So we've got the original Cooper's yeast, and I do have a Munton's yeast as well, just because there's going to be a lot of sugar in there, so we're going to have 2 lots of yeast to get everything going. So that's pretty much everything I'm going to need, all bar the water. So I'm going to get that started, and we'll have a look as we go through. Okay, so we are currently we're warming the Cooper's kit, and this is the malt. We're putting the malt in here to dissolve down in this boiled water. So let's put that in now. That's the second bag gone in. Okay, and we're going to stir that in, get that in, get that dissolved. Okay, so it's going a bit chunky there, but that's fine, because as we stir that in, that will dissolve down more, and we'll get that off with a spoon. And, there is a low heat on that, so we're fine. That will help to keep that dissolving, keep that water nice and warm, nice and hot, and get that malt dissolving. So we'll leave that to carry on there for a minute, and we'll get the tin open and we'll add the tin to it. Here goes the contents of the tin. I'll do this one-handed. Get that in there. Get that all dissolved down. Ooh. Okay, so that's nearly getting full up now, that saucepan, so I'm not going to put much more in there. Start transferring some of it to the bucket in just a second, so we can get the treacle in as well. And and the sugar. Don't forget the sugar, that needs to go in there. Right, so that's that. Okay, so there's now about 150 to 200 grams of treacle in there, and now I'm going to put about 425 grams of brewing sugar. So let's just recap exactly what's in there. That's the Cooper's Stout kit. 425 grams of brewing sugar, about 150 to 200 grams of black treacle, and then a kilo of dark spray-dried malt. So that's all in there, and now we're going to transfer it over to the fermenter. Okay, so here we are. We're going to just cut to the good bit, because I've had a couple of problems with trying to get everything sorted out single-handed and filming with the camera as well. So we're sat, if you can see that, we're currently at 24 degrees, so that will cool down a little bit. In this room generally sit about 22 degrees, so we're at about 20 pints, giving a little bit for testing, all set up, ready to go. So I'm going to wrap her in a blanket, come back and check her tomorrow and see if she's started fermenting. And there's my next kit for about 2 or 3 weeks time when this one's finished, and we'll get Scottish export on the go. But in the meantime, Treacle Stout, 2 to 3 weeks waiting.